Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Things I Bought Today, Episode 7. Well, today I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I bought, but I'm going to not call these things I bought in Texas anymore because I'll be moving down here and stuff. So, what I'm actually going to do is just call these things I bought today. You know, just like it never happened, even though I am in Texas. But I also wanted to mention that between the last episode and this one, I bought quite a bit of things. I'm just going to show you the stuff I've got in Texas so far since my stay. And aside from that, then I'll go ahead and show you other stuff in later episodes that I bought earlier. If you saw my update video, you pretty much saw all the stuff that I got. But I'd like to show it all on camera properly, you know, but whatever. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this actual episode started. So, alright. First off, I'm going to show you this. I got a new pair of shoes. These are Tony Hawk shoes. I know some of you don't care about them. That's why I'm getting them out of the way first. And they're black on the bottom. Oh, they got this cool hawk design on the bottom, like right there. And they got these little purple things there. But they're basically like my old shoes. You know, I don't like getting real flashy looking colored shoes. I just like basic black top shoes with the, you know, the white bottom parts, you know. So, yeah, that's why I got them. My old shoes are fine. They look just like these. You may have seen them in a few outdoor, like, video things that I've done. Those shoes are great. I just wanted some new ones. I think those are a little bit more summery, I guess. You know, they're cut a lot lower down at the ankles, so, you know, get more air, I guess. I don't even know. Okay, so the next stuff is going to mostly be gaming. So it's going to be movies. But let me go and get this other thing out of the way real quick. I got another Beavis and Butthead shirt while I was getting new shoes. So I got this one now. So that'll be cool. You'll probably see that in a few future videos. I love getting Beavis and Butthead shirts and stuff. They're really cool. I'm just going to set that right there. Alright, next thing that I got. Oh, I'll do this one. Since I got this about a week and a couple of days ago, Diablo 3. It's not the collector's, but I have all that other stuff that I got extra. So, and I think that opens up too. So, yeah. I got that, which is pretty nice. Oh, okay, there we go. It closed right, but yeah. I got this. I don't have a collector's. I tried getting a collector's everywhere. And it was getting to the point that I couldn't even find a regular edition. They were selling out of them real fast. This one electronics warehouse I went to didn't even have any regular editions, you know, let alone collectors. And so when I went to Best Buy, I just bought one, you know. And I played it a bit. The only bit I've played, though, is what I streamed, if you want to look at that. If you don't, that's fine, too. But I did stream some of this. I was going to stream the whole game blind. I have worked on, like, one little quest later, but it was just to train up so, you know, I wouldn't be dying as much as I did in the stream. So, anyway, that's that. Next thing I got was the stuff that I've gotten, well, yesterday, aside from these two things here. I'll just go ahead and show you these first. I bought these, I don't know, like the Monday after I went and got Diablo. So yeah, I saw the final chapter because I didn't actually have this one yet. This is the only Saw movie I didn't go see in theaters, and because I couldn't see it in 3D, and that wasn't really the big reason. I kind of fell out of the Saw series, but I did go ahead and get this, you know, because it was what, $5 at Big Lots. So can't go wrong there, because the video store, I think it's Family Video, was going to charge me like $11 if I wanted to buy it. So I was like, fuck that. So next movie I have is Normal Adolescent Behavior. It says Havoc too. I don't know what that means, but I just call it Normal Adolescent Behavior. This is an indie film, or I'm pretty sure it is anyway. I saw it on TV first, and then after I saw it on TV, it was all censored. It's on LMN, which a friend of mine calls the Man-Hater Network, but I have no comment on that. But I saw this movie, and it was all edited. I just saw the tail end of it, and it was all edited, and I was like, oh, this is gay, you know? It's not swearing, it's all this cut out shit, so... I found a version on YouTube, but it's in like 240p. It's kind of low quality, but it's watchable, you know. And then I was like, I really want to get my own copy, and I went on eBay, and it's like 10 or 15 bucks. I'm like, I'm not giving that kind of money for a film like this. And I found it for $3 at Big Lots while trying to find Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li, which I have an explanation for the next movie I'm going to show. But yeah, that's why I got this. Just because I thought it'd be enjoyable, and for $3, and Amber Tamblyn's in it. For those of you who don't know who that is, she was also in Grudge 2, which is kind of a shit movie, and she was also in one of the episodes of the new release Twilight Zone, and that's where it's got this tattoo girl. You might remember. She had like blue hair, and then she gets like all her tats taken off, and her CD's trashed, and she's like in this special community place. Yeah. For those of you who care, that's where it's from. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, who've seen the episode. I'll go ahead and show these next two things, and then I have one more thing, and then this will conclude this episode for right now. Next thing I bought, you guys are going to really question yourselves, and I've got an explanation. I went and bought the Tekken movie. Yes, I know, I just bashed Storm Sync for something where he is hating on Tekken, but yes. In the events of that, after I made that video, I went to Best Buy, and I was like, oh, hey, look, the Tekken movie. I saw this last time I was here. And believe it or not, our town did not get any of these. The town that I was talking about that doesn't have a 3D theater, yeah, they never shipped this movie to Walmart or anywhere. And I never even knew of this film for a while. And then someone's like, have you seen the Tekken movie? I'm like, what Tekken movie? And then they're like, you don't know? And then they had to explain it to me that there's a live-action Tekken movie. And so I'm like, oh, I gotta get it, you know? And it's like, it was never at Walmart, ever. And I was like, are you serious? You know, even though I don't think it's going to be very good, I'm not going to judge it yet. I haven't seen it yet. But, you know, it was a direct-to-DVD release. It wasn't released in theaters as far as I remember. I think I remember seeing the trailers, but I don't know if they were real ones or fan-made ones. Like ones that look believable. So, I don't know. But I'm kind of excited to see it, to see how good it is. You know, I've heard it's got some decent fight scenes, but, you know, I don't know. So, I'll find out, and I'll probably do a review on it. Maybe. Alright, the final thing that I got in terms of DVDs was Beavis and Butthead. Now, this is Volume 4. This is the re-release of Beavis and Butthead, the reboot, I guess. I've never seen a single episode of this, mainly because I don't have cable, which is cool because I'm willing to be surprised. I knew the date that it came out, and it was like, what was it, like October 26th or something? It may have been earlier than that, but, you know, I knew when it was coming out back then, and it was like, oh, you know, everyone's going to get to see it except me. And I knew it would be coming out on DVD eventually, so, yeah, I did go ahead and buy it. Because I got that shirt yesterday, and I was like, you know what, how much is this? And I looked, and they had it on Blu-ray as well, but I'm not going to get a cartoon like this on Blu-ray. To me, getting that kind of stuff on Blu-ray is kind of dumb. I don't know, I just can't see getting really high definition with a show like this, you know? I mean, it's not that detailed anyway, so. But I really do like Beavis and Butthead, and I can't wait to watch this. Final thing I got was this Logitech gamepad, this Logitech F310 gamepad. Now, the reason I got this was mainly because I wanted something to emulate 3D games on my computer for. And I have a controller. It was a, I'm trying to remember. What is that brand? Gigaware from Radio Shack. And that pad was $25. This pad was $25. And I can already tell you just by looking at this, it's a better pad. Okay, I mean, that other one was crap. I mean, this one's actually cool. I think it's got grips on it. Does it have grips on it? I can't tell. This lighting is kind of shit. I think it has grips on it. It's got like grips, and it just looks like it plays really well. Like it looks like a cheap alternative to the Xbox pad for Microsoft, or for Windows, I mean. They wanted $60 for that pad at Best Buy, and I'm like, I'm not giving $60 for a controller. You know, I'm sorry. And I've heard Xbox controllers work, but you have to get the Microsoft ones, like the wired Microsoft ones. Like, you can't get a cheap one, apparently, which I thought was kind of crap. Because I was just going to get, like, a cheap, like, Afterglow one or something. I thought that was going to be really cool. But, yeah, I was told it won't work, so I didn't get it. But I got this instead. This is for, like, emulating stuff on PS1 emulators. Like, I'll be doing Resident Evil probably with this. I've got Street Fighter 4. I don't have to play with a keyboard. Just a whole bunch of stuff. That's mainly what I got it for, was for Resident Evil emulation on PS1. It's easier for me to stream and record games like that than doing it the old way. You know, especially if I can emulate it, it just makes it easier. So, but yeah, that's the reason I bought it. I haven't opened it or anything yet. I haven't opened any of this stuff yet except for Diablo, so pretty excited to have something to do this summer, you know, watch those things, maybe review them or whatever, so. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all for the next episode. Thanks for watching.